I don't think we give enough credit to the bitches that really do their makeup at home and really be having a neat beat. Bitch, you eat the makeup out your room. I'm talking about the mascara, with the foundation, with the lip plumper, with the lip... You eat, bitch, you eat. Everybody can't do that. Like, that's really tea. Like, you're really like...
It's not that I don't want you here. Yeah. It's something about the way you stare into my eyes. I know that I don't make things clear. I fall for you every time I try to resist you. We can get away. Palm trees, beach views, ordinary day. All I wanna hear is in the pictures I regret. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how.
Hey guys, Saniaa Desiree, welcome back to my channel. I just woke up and decided to show y'all my makeup routine because on one of my TikToks, a lot of people ask, what's the products, what's the routine? So I'm here to give it to you. Make sure your skin is prepped. I cleaned my face. I don't do primer. I've never done it. I don't know. This is my routine. Don't shoot me. I like to start off with brows. I know nowadays people like do brows at the end, but I start with my brows at the beginning. I'm about to brush them up. I have to be careful because I have baby hairs. Use if my room looks a mess in the back, guys. So I just comb my brows up basically, and then brush them down like that. And then I go in with the NYX brow glue in the shade dark brown. Yeah. I feel as though this routine is beginner friendly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not a makeup girly anymore as much. I used to wear makeup like sophomore year of high school. I literally I woke up and did my makeup every day. But I think every teenage girl goes through like the phase where they do their makeup every day, you know? But I feel like that era of my life where I do my makeup every day kind of ruined makeup for me now because I don't have time for it. Okay, so now going with this again. This is really a exfoliator for your eyelashes, but I just use it for my eyebrows too. And comb down again. Okay, so now that we're done with the eyebrows, now I go in with concealer. I use LA Girl. I've never been the type to just, all fancy big name products. I use LA Girl Pro Conceal for my concealer. So I just get this and it has an applicator, so I just use it. Sometimes I'll use a brush if I'm feeling fancy, but most of the time I do not. So for y'all, I'm gonna use a brush. I'm feeling fancy today. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I do not know where half these brushes from, but I take this flat brush. It's not really flat right now, but this flat brush, and then I just take the concealer and put it underneath my eye like this. Then I'll take it to the outer corner right here, like that. And I just do the same thing to the other eye. Sometimes I have to be really careful which products I use for concealer and even like foundation, because which is why I do not use foundation. I forgot to tell you guys, this is not a foundation or skin tint routine. I hate foundation. I want to go get my skin tested, color match. Sorry, I want to go get color matched for a skin tint that matches me, because I just hate using foundation if it's not like a big event like my birthday or something, which I really even hate to think because it just feels so heavy on my skin. Like I don't know, I don't like feeling caked up and like like I have like a whole bunch of makeup on. So I do not use foundation in my makeup routine. And yeah. But back to what I was saying, I have to be very careful with products I use, foundation or concealer, because my skin is like very, I don't know, it does not have red undertones or does not mix with red undertones well. So a lot of the times makeup will read red on me, because a lot of brown skin girl makeup has like reddish, orangish undertones, and it does not like look good on me whatsoever. So like for example, this concealer that I have, I do not use anymore. It's very red on me, and sometimes I feel like even this can look a little red, but whatever. So now you guys, I let that sit under my eyes, and then I carve out my eyebrows. I do not fill in my eyebrows. I only do the brow gel, and then I carve them out, and that looks like perfect for me. So yeah. Okay, so I have now carved out my eyebrows, you guys. This side is very, I don't know, I'm gonna tint to this side. I think I put way too much concealer on this side, but I like to let it sit a little anyway, so we should be good. Okay, so now you guys, I take a brush like this, just, you know, just a brush. I don't know the brush lingo. I take a brush like this and blend out my eyebrows first. I always let this sit longer than my eyebrows, and I just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I just like pat and drag, kind of. I don't know. Now you guys, my eyebrows are blended out for the most part. We're gonna be done with the eyes for now. I'm going to blend out the concealer under my eyes, and for that I use I forgot what these brushes are called, but they're real good. Real Techniques brush, and it's just like the concealer brush. I think it's literally called like, yeah, Expert Concealer Brush. So I use this and I just blend out. Also, you guys, almost every single thing that I use in my makeup routine is very affordable. So I think that this is like a really beginner friendly, soft, glam, and affordable makeup routine. Because like I said, I've never been the type to just like have to have the biggest name makeup. But yeah. So this side is pretty much blended out. I'm gonna go to this side and I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so my concealer is blended out to my liking. I don't like for it to be too blended because I like to look bright under my eyes, but yeah, we're going to go in with contour. So for me, contour, I just do like a darker concealer. And this is a Beauty Supply concealer. I don't know. Like I said, it never took much for me. Once again, it has a little tip, so I definitely use this because it's good for my nose. So I just like that, and then I do a little here like that. It's kind of uneven, but whatever, it's gonna look fine. I like to let that sit, and then while we let that sit, we're gonna go in with blush. This is my favorite blush, you guys. When I used it I instantly fell in love. I had to go get it. This is the Juvia's Place blush. Juvia's Place blush in the shade Pink Lady. This is worth every bit of the $20 that it costs. Like, I absolutely love it. But this is going to last you forever because you only need a tiny dot. I promise you. Only need a tiny dot. So, like that's probably too much right there. And that's definitely too much. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to put extra concealer on the top probably to like blend it out. But we're gonna let that sit. Back to the contour. I get this like angled type of brush so that I can blend. And I just drag. I like drag it into the crease of my eyes because it gives it like an eyeshadow look, but I don't do eyeshadow for real, so it gives it the eyeshadow look. We blended out the contour. So sometimes it'll get too dark. Like today, I can't really tell if I like the darkness of it yet, but if it does, when it does get too dark, I'll just add like more concealer right here and it'll even it out. Now we're gonna blend out this blush, in which I probably did too much of. Yeah, I definitely did too much, y'all, and I forgot that I have baby hairs right here, so I cannot blend it out how I normally would, like all the way up my cheek. Okay, that side is kind of perfect. That side is okay. I'm scared for this side. We're definitely gonna have to add concealer on this side for sure. So today is definitely gonna have to be a add concealer back into the look day because it's a lot of blush. So I just do a little bit like that. And it's just gonna help dull that down. And then also I use a pressed powder. I use the Fit Me pressed powder in the shade Natural Tan 320. So it will help dull it down as well. Now when I add concealer back into my face, I don't wait for it to dry. I probably should, but I don't. So I just go ahead and blend it out. Okay, I'm gonna be back with y'all when I get done blending. Now I'm gonna take my beauty blender. Don't know where it's from. It's just a beauty blender. And just press that in. Some people say wet your beauty blender, and I used to do that a long time ago, but now I really do not care that bad. So I just use it. Okay, so now you guys, we're gonna go in with the pressed powder. And I use one of these, I don't know what they're called, but I use one of these. And I just do like that. I don't use setting powder typically anymore unless I'm doing like a full glam. Yeah. So like my everyday makeup and my this routine, the soft glam, I just use pressed powder because yeah. My contour brush again, and I'm just using the leftover and just putting it in my eye crease. Then I take my eyebrow pencil because I don't have an eyeliner pencil because I just started getting into eyeliner. Take this and I do a line of under eye eyeliner. There's that, you guys. And then normally here lately I wear bottom lashes, but bottom lashes are a pain. So when I don't have them on, I use mascara. And I just use the L'Oreal Telescopic. Yeah. And I just do like a little bit because I don't like looking like a raccoon. Okay, now once again we have our Real Techniques brush, and it's the setting brush, and I just blend, just brush out the pressed powder. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of blush, just what's left over, back on. Boom, like that. Now we're gonna move into the lip comb. Once again, we have my eyebrow pencil. I just line my lips with it. It's just like a dark brown. Like that. Then I go in with my two NYX butter glosses. I have a pinky one that I use, and this is in the shade Vanilla Cream Pie. Then I have this nude one that I use, if it'll focus, and it's in the shade Sugar High, and I mix them both. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of my liner. Like that. Then I go over with the clear gloss. And yeah, guys, that's it. That is my soft glam look that y'all were asking about on my TikTok. It is incredibly deep. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy watching the video. Make sure you subscribe to see more videos from me. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all my socials to see more from the queen. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.